The truth is, I am not human. The truth is, I didn't emerge on this earth through maternal birth. The truth is, my birth was like a supernova explosion, a mimicry of the Big Bang Theory. Get ready to get a big brain bang from this theory. The book, Genesis of My Story, will lift your mental comprehension 66 light years to divine celestial elevation. I'm about to reveal a revelation untold, a story foretold to be retold when I am finally bold. Once upon a time, far, far away, outside the Milky Way in the universe of deities, in a beautiful place mimicking the Garden of Eden, where even by day stars are still in the sky, grass that literally massages your feet, and trees that never dry. Seated by the banks of the sparkling glassy sea, the god of talent Hephaestus, brown caramel skin with a golden beard, flexed his muscular hand to the back of his head, finally resolving to himself that his next offspring would be gifted with the talent of entertainment and performance. But something was missing that was of great importance. To his unsatisfaction, to the performance he had attached no action. Will he be a performer of sweet symphonies and musical notes, or will I give him lightning fast feet like a Usain Bolt? He remained for hours caged in his thoughts. Then came his king, walking elegantly, dressed in a curvy white robe, A-grade symmetrical face, her hair, golden Goldilocks snowflake white skin. You see, seeing this queen, you could commit all types of mental adulterous sin. The god of talent Hephaestus stared on as he took a sip from his golden cup of rare celestial gin. And as she catwalked closer to him, her capital-letter D-shaped hips swayed slowly from side to side, his eyes mimicking the emotion. The god of talent was hypnotized. When she got close enough, she opened her mouth to speak. With every flex of her lips sprouted out grammatical excellence. Check this. It was no other than the goddess of words, Lexis. And she whispered in his ears, "Do you believe in love at first sight? Or should I walk by again so you can view me from A to Z? Cause when I saw you, I could already feel a leakage in my thongs. You look like the letter X marks the spot where my heart belongs. I mean, forget the letter F, cause the only letter I want in my life is you. Come and experience my bed in 26 alphabet seconds. I can confuse your head." And before the god of talent could say ABC, his D was in her V, intimacy and affection. Weeks later, the goddess Lexis, now heavily pregnant with a rare DNA fusion, talent and performance mixed with words, lyrics and rhymes. After 16 months of carrying new celestial life, she was now in the divine maternity wing. You could hear her labor cries. 16 meters around her, you could feel shaking in the earth, because this was no ordinary delivery. A majestic goddess was giving birth. Her screaming could be heard from afar, because she was giving birth to a human star. With all her might, she gave a final labor push, and the light-filled supernova explosion illuminated the room. As the last note to her scream faded like an empty tomb, silence filled the room. And in the hands of Ceres, the goddess of fertility, lay a light brown-skinned baby boy, blue ink flowing through his veins, with his hair sparkling with sparks from the explosion, still electric. A spoken word poet was born, and his name was Acentric. Okay, let's quit the make-believe. That was me a few days ago when I was remembering what I was dreaming. Now that we now know how my story would sound like if I was born from a Greek god, don't cut. Please keep listening. Here's the actual truth. The truth is, I am completely human too. Just like you. I've got dreams, hopes, and fears. Some days happy, some days almost rolling down tears. And even though it's hard, I'd like us to break down the social media facade. I'm not going to sugarcoat. The truth is, I've also gone days where the only line separating me from being broke is a 2-question note. The truth is, my stomach got satisfied in the complacency of my past achievements. That came racing up my throat, shocked me to no longer speak my truth, cause maybe it would fall below public expectation. closed my mouth with blinders, got stuck in writer's block 3 months in fear of choking on my own standards. The truth is, sometimes the pressure gets too loud. Responsibility makes slitting my wrist not an option, so ink to paper is the only way I can bleed out. The truth is, unlike my mother would choose to believe, I'm not a saint throughout. On some nights I have fallen short of the glory, and on some nights I have stepped on stage and spoken for the glory. The truth is, I don't have everything figured out. The truth is, sometimes when I'm reciting my letter to you, I flirt with the prettiest girl in the room. The truth is, Eric's poem convinced me to see this art more than just a tool of self-exploits, but to exploit greatness in a higher mission, to reason in syllables and similes that create heart-healing symphonies. I'm opening up the screws. The truth is, I studied spoken word to speak out for the broken souls. But the truth is, along the way, I got stuck in a self-praise epiphany. The truth is, ego has been my greatest enemy. The truth is, reciting this piece feels like insanity, because I can already almost smell the gunpowder from the toxic bullet shots to my masculinity. They say speaking out is honorable, but hey, it's 2023. We're vulnerable. The truth is, I'm tired of finding excellence in basic nonsense. I'm stepping out of the limitation illusion. So let the world receive my own art contribution. In the words of Malachi, when I die, I'm not leaving this world as just a poet, but a bloody revolution.